Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After the events at last week's WWE SmackDown, Nick Aldis may be in trouble. Unlike Adam Pearce on Raw, Aldis utilizes a more authoritative approach in handling the Blue Brand's roster, keeping the show more organized. Whenever things get out of hand, Aldis never shies away from taking strict action. This was on display last week when the SmackDown general manager suspended Drew McIntyre indefinitely after he interfered in the main event match between Cody Rhodes and Aleister Black. The Scottish Warrior appeared out of nowhere and took out the referee with a Claymore kick. Nick Aldis came out and immediately handed out a suspension to the Scotsman for his actions. While McIntyre tried making his case to the GM, Aldis stood firm in his decision. The Scottish Warrior was escorted out of the building as he and Aldis got into a heated verbal altercation. While McIntyre complied and left the arena, it is highly unlikely that he would let this go. The former WWE champion recently took to X to threaten the SmackDown general manager. The Scotsman believes there is a conspiracy against him by the management, and given the setbacks he has suffered in the last couple of years, his belief/delusion certainly makes sense. The frustration has peaked for McIntyre, who may take it out on Nick Aldis for his unfair treatment of him. While the national treasure took the necessary action to maintain the integrity of the show, he could suffer serious repercussions at the hands of Drew McIntyre. The suspension might not stop the Scotsman from appearing on this week's SmackDown and brutally attacking Nick Aldis. That said, this is only speculation for now. If the storyline between Aldis and McIntyre turns physical, it could lead to the national treasure finally lacing up his wrestling boots once again. The 39-year-old has not participated in in-ring competition since signing with WWE. His last wrestling match came in October 2023 at ACW Appalachian Championship Wrestling. If Drew McIntyre decides to provoke Nick Aldis, the latter may be forced to make his return to the squared circle against the Scotsman. McIntyre and Aldis could have a compelling rivalry that may prove to be a much-needed breath of fresh air on SmackDown. After failing to win the undisputed WWE Championship despite multiple attempts, a high-profile feud with the national treasure could help McIntyre regain some momentum. That said, nothing has been confirmed yet. It remains to be seen how this storyline develops in the coming weeks. Nick Aldis is reportedly in huge trouble within WWE, and the situation has sparked major backstage discussions across both brands. The current SmackDown general manager, who has been widely praised for his authoritative on-screen presence and leadership, now finds himself at the center of controversy. Recent developments suggest that Aldis may have rubbed several top names the wrong way, including influential figures both in front of and behind the camera. While the company has yet to release an official statement, multiple insiders have hinted that Aldis' role on SmackDown could soon undergo a significant change, or worse, be in jeopardy altogether. Nick Aldis joined WWE in 2023 after years of success in promotions like Impact Wrestling and the NWA. His reputation as a professional, articulate, and commanding figure made him an ideal choice to represent the Blue Brand. Initially, he received high praise from both fans and WWE officials for bringing legitimacy and structure to SmackDown. However, it now appears that things have taken a turn for the worse. Reports indicate that tensions between Aldis and certain top stars have grown over creative disagreements. Some believe that Aldis' tendency to voice his opinions about the booking direction of SmackDown has not sat well with the creative team or higher management. He is known for his straightforwardness and unwillingness to play politics, a trait admired by fans but not always welcomed in the corporate hierarchy of WWE. According to sources close to the situation, there was an incident backstage in recent weeks that may have triggered this shift in perception toward Aldis. The details remain murky, but speculation suggests it may have involved a disagreement over how a major storyline involving top champions was handled. If true, this could explain the noticeable reduction in Aldis' television time and authority on screen over the past few episodes. WWE's internal politics are notoriously complex, and even respected figures can fall out of favor quickly if they're perceived as difficult to manage. Aldis' track record as a wrestler and leader makes it difficult to imagine him being sidelined permanently, but WWE's creative direction can change overnight. Some insiders argue that Aldis is being unfairly targeted for standing his ground and protecting the integrity of his character and brand. Others suggest this may be a storyline-driven development, setting up a major on-screen power struggle that will play out on SmackDown. WWE has a history of blurring the lines between reality and fiction, especially when it comes to authority figures. The timing of this news comes at an interesting point, as Survivor Series season is approaching, a time when inter-brand rivalries are emphasized. If WWE plans to reintroduce a power struggle between Raw and SmackDown leadership, Aldis' troubles could be part of a larger creative plan. However, if the tension backstage is legitimate, his future could hang in the balance. Fans have already begun speculating about what this means for SmackDown's future direction. Aldis has been instrumental in maintaining order amid the chaos of superstars like Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and LA Knight. His calm yet firm demeanor gave him an air of authority reminiscent of classic general managers like Teddy Long and William Regal. Without him, SmackDown might lose one of its most stable leadership figures. Meanwhile, Triple H and WWE's creative team have been experimenting with introducing new authority figures and re-establishing power hierarchies on both brands. If Aldis' backstage situation worsens, there's a strong chance WWE may introduce a new GM or replace him with a returning figure from the past. Fans have already begun naming potential replacements, ranging from Adam Pearce, who currently manages Raw, to legends like Shane McMahon or even Paul Heyman. Another key factor is Aldis' relationship with other WWE management members. He's known to have earned the respect of Triple H, but that doesn't necessarily protect him if creative frustrations continue to escalate. WWE's top brass values loyalty and alignment with the company's creative vision, and Aldis' independent wrestling mindset may clash with that at times. Still, Aldis' fan support cannot be ignored. Social media is filled with messages defending him, arguing that he's one of the few authority figures who feels authentic and credible. The idea that WWE might be punishing or phasing him out has many fans disappointed and even angry. Some are calling for the company to give Aldis more screen time, not less. It's also worth noting that Aldis has a strong wrestling background that could see him return to the ring if his GM role is diminished. He's still in great shape and has previously teased a desire to compete inside a WWE ring. If tensions with management persist, a storyline where Aldis transitions from GM to active competitor could easily be written. Such a move could generate immense fan interest and give Aldis a fresh chapter in his WWE career. Whether this situation is a reflection of real backstage issues or a carefully crafted storyline, one thing is certain: Nick Aldis' WWE journey is at a crossroads. His professionalism, charisma, and leadership qualities make him a valuable asset to the company. But WWE's ever-changing environment means that no one's position is ever completely secure. Fans will be closely watching SmackDown in the coming weeks for any signs of Aldis' status. His on-screen actions, interactions with superstars, and even the tone of commentary references could provide hints about what's really happening behind the scenes. If WWE chooses to turn this into an angle, it could set the stage for a major storyline heading into the new year, possibly even involving Triple H, Adam Pearce, and the returning stars rumored to be joining the roster soon. For now, Nick Aldis remains one of the most talked-about figures in WWE. His situation has captured the attention of both fans and insiders, and everyone is waiting to see whether this storm will pass or lead to a major shakeup within the company. Whatever the outcome, Aldis' handling of the situation will further define his legacy within WWE, either as a respected leader who stood firm under pressure or as a talented professional caught in the crossfire of corporate politics. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.